Thank you for joining me today. Your health is worth every moment you invest. You may be among the millions of older adults who trust vitamin D to protect your bones, your immune system, even your heart. But most people don't know that. Without the right balance, vitamin D can create silent dangers inside your body. Stay with me because today we'll walk through exactly how to protect yourself, step by step, so you can enjoy the full rewards of good health. George, a lively 72-year-old, believed he was doing everything right for his health. Every morning, he proudly took his vitamin D supplement, feeling reassured that he was protecting his bones, his heart, and his immune system. For a long time, it seemed to work, until small warning signs began to appear. He noticed frequent muscle cramps, persistent fatigue, and occasional dizziness that he couldn't explain. George brushed it off at first, blaming it on normal aging. But a routine checkup revealed a hidden problem. His body was severely low in magnesium and zinc, vital nutrients that vitamin D needs to function properly. In trying to do something good, he had unknowingly created an imbalance that made him weaker instead of stronger. Rather than letting fear take over, George made a powerful choice. He learned the full picture, adjusted his supplements, embraced nutrient-rich foods, and took back control of his health. Today, he walks with a confidence that comes from true understanding, not blind trust. George, a lively 72-year-old, believed he was doing everything right for his health. Every morning, he proudly took his vitamin D supplement, feeling reassured that he was protecting his bones, his heart, and his immune system. For a long time, it seemed to work, until small warning signs began to appear. He noticed frequent muscle cramps, persistent fatigue, and occasional dizziness that he couldn't explain. George brushed it off at first, blaming it on normal aging, but a routine checkup revealed a hidden problem. His body was severely low in magnesium and zinc, vital nutrients that vitamin D needs to function properly. In trying to do something good, he had unknowingly created an imbalance that made him weaker instead of stronger. Rather than letting fear take over, George made a powerful choice. He learned the full picture, adjusted his supplements, embraced nutrient-rich foods, and took back control of his health. Today, he walks with a confidence that comes from true understanding, not blind trust. Vitamin D is often praised as the sunshine vitamin, and rightly so. It plays an essential role in supporting bone health, immune function, and overall vitality. But along with the praise comes fear. The fear of taking too much, the fear of vitamin D toxicity. You may have even hesitated yourself, wondering if your daily supplement could be doing harm without you realizing it. Here's the truth. Real vitamin D toxicity is extremely rare. To truly overdose on vitamin D, a person would have to consume massive amounts, far beyond anything a doctor would ever recommend, consistently over several months. Even leading experts who have dedicated their careers to studying vitamin D report that they have rarely, if ever, encountered real-world cases of toxicity. The problem is not what most people think. The real danger comes long before toxicity ever becomes a threat. It comes from imbalances inside the body. Imbalances caused by raising vitamin D levels without paying attention to the critical nutrients that vitamin D depends on to work properly. You see, vitamin D is like a key that unlocks important doors in your body, but that key needs helpers. Without enough magnesium, vitamin D struggles to activate, and your muscles, nerves, and bones can all suffer. Without enough zinc, your immune system won't respond properly, leaving you more vulnerable to infections and slower to heal. And without sufficient vitamin K2, the calcium mobilized by vitamin D can end up stuck in your blood vessels instead of safely strengthening your bones and teeth. These imbalances can happen quietly. You might feel more tired, notice muscle cramps, or experience subtle changes in your health that you chalk up to just getting older. In reality, your body could be struggling to cope with a lack of the essential nutrients it needs to keep vitamin D functioning smoothly and safely. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Once you know what to look for and how to restore the balance. And the first critical step? It starts with one mineral that many people don't realize they desperately need. I'll share exactly what it is and how to begin restoring it naturally right after this. When it comes to protecting your health with vitamin D, there is one critical partner that almost no one talks about enough: magnesium. It is not just a helpful addition. Magnesium is absolutely essential for vitamin D to function properly inside your body. Without it, the vitamin D you take can remain largely inactive, unable to unlock the benefits you expect, leaving you more vulnerable to the very issues you were trying to prevent. You see, vitamin D requires magnesium at every step of its activation process. From the moment it enters your body, it relies on magnesium to convert into its usable form and to interact correctly with your cells. The more vitamin D you take, the greater your magnesium requirements become. And if you do not meet that rising need, an invisible imbalance starts to grow, one that can quietly undermine your health from the inside out. Early signs of magnesium deficiency are often mistaken for everyday aging. Persistent muscle cramps, feelings of heaviness in the legs, poor quality sleep, general fatigue, or a restless heart rhythm that comes and goes without warning. As the deficiency deepens, calcium, which vitamin D mobilizes, may start depositing in places it should never be, leading to stiff joints, harder blood vessels, and even kidney stress over time. In other words, without enough magnesium, the beautiful benefits of vitamin D can turn into silent risks. But there is good news. Nature has given us powerful tools to restore balance, and they are simple, delicious, and completely within your reach. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are among the richest sources of natural magnesium, and adding just a few servings to your week can make a real difference. Pumpkin seeds offer a magnesium-packed, heart-healthy snack that is perfect for maintaining daily strength and resilience. Even avocados, a favorite in many kitchens, deliver a strong helping of magnesium along with their other nutritional gifts. For those who crave a little sweetness, high-quality dark chocolate, rich in cacao and low in sugar, can satisfy while supporting better mineral balance. If food alone isn't enough, especially for seniors whose digestion may not absorb minerals as efficiently, magnesium glycinate supplements provide a gentle, effective way to rebuild stores without upsetting the stomach or causing loose bowels, as some other forms can. Think of magnesium as the quiet architect of strength inside you. When it is in place, vitamin D can perform its role fully, supporting your bones, your immune system, your heart, and your spirit. When it is missing, even the best efforts fall short. Now that you understand how to lay this critical cornerstone, it's time to uncover the next unsung hero in the vitamin D partnership. A mineral that defends your immunity from the ground up: zinc. Among all the nutrients that work alongside vitamin D to protect and strengthen your body, zinc remains one of the quietest yet most indispensable heroes. It doesn't command attention the way vitamin C or calcium might, but without zinc standing silently in the background, the entire system of vitamin D activation begins to falter, leaving your immune defenses weaker and your recovery from everyday stresses slower. Zinc plays a critical role inside your cells, helping vitamin D trigger essential genetic functions that regulate healing, immune resilience, and even the body's ability to fend off inflammation. Without enough zinc present, your vitamin D may circulate in your bloodstream, but it cannot fully unlock the doors that lead to stronger immunity and faster repair. The early signs of zinc depletion are often soft whispers rather than loud alarms, making them easy to dismiss. You might notice that food tastes blander, less satisfying, or that familiar scent seemed distant or muted. You could see dry, cracking skin that no amount of lotion seems to soothe, or find yourself catching minor colds and infections more easily than before. Even small wounds or bruises may heal more slowly, as if your body has lost a step in its natural recovery rhythm. These are not just random signs of aging, they are your body gently asking for more support. And the good news is that replenishing zinc doesn't require complicated strategies or major changes. It simply asks you to bring the right foods to your plate more often. Red meats like beef and lamb, especially when sourced from grass-fed animals, offer a potent and highly absorbable form of zinc that nourishes not just your immune system, but your muscle strength and energy reserves. Shellfish, particularly oysters and crab, are nature's hidden treasure troves of zinc, providing an easy way to support your vitality with just a few bites. And for those looking for plant-based options, pumpkin seeds deliver a powerful zinc punch along with other minerals like magnesium and iron, making them a fantastic snack or salad topping. Supplements can also serve a role, particularly for those with absorption difficulties, but food-based zinc remains the gold standard for optimal health outcomes. If you do choose a supplement, select one that balances zinc with trace copper to avoid creating new imbalances while strengthening your defenses. Think of zinc as the silent architect of your body's resilience, quietly building strong walls, fast repairs, and an immune system that responds without hesitation. With enough zinc, vitamin D becomes not just active, but transformative. And as we continue our journey toward full body balance, it's time to uncover the next guardian of your health, the vital nutrient that ensures calcium finds its rightful home, vitamin K2. Vitamin D is often celebrated for its ability to help your body absorb calcium, but without proper guidance, that same calcium can quietly drift into the wrong places, creating risk few people ever see coming. That's why understanding the role of vitamin K2 is absolutely essential if you want to turn the promise of vitamin D into lasting protection rather than unintended danger. Vitamin K2 is the nutrient responsible for directing calcium into your bones and teeth, where it strengthens and fortifies, instead of letting it accumulate in soft tissues like arteries, joints, and kidneys. Without enough vitamin K2, the calcium you absorb can end up hardening blood vessels, making joints stiff and uncomfortable, and slowly increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and mobility loss. These problems don't appear overnight. They build silently, making early prevention through smart nutrition all the more critical. Thankfully, nature provides delicious ways to replenish vitamin K2 without complexity or confusion. Grass-fed butter, rich in K2, healthy fats, and vital nutrients, makes a perfect addition to daily meals while supporting bone and cardiovascular health. Fermented foods like kimchi and sauerkraut don't just promote gut health, they are also outstanding sources of natural vitamin K2 that your body can easily absorb. Aged cheeses such as Gouda, Brie, and Edam carry significant amounts of vitamin K2, offering a flavorful and effective way to protect your arteries while strengthening your bones. For those taking higher doses of vitamin D, many healthcare experts suggest pairing it with approximately 100 to 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 daily, preferably in the MK7 form. MK7 remains active in the bloodstream longer than other types, ensuring that calcium is properly escorted to the right destinations throughout the day. Vitamin K2 acts silently but powerfully behind the scenes. It ensures that the building blocks you work so hard to gather through supplementation, nutrition, and effort are laid in the right places, forming a strong, resilient foundation for years to come. And now that you understand how vitamin K2 protects and amplifies the benefits of vitamin D, it's time to meet another equally important teammate. a nutrient that sharpens your defenses, enhances your vision, and works in harmony with vitamin D to safeguard your entire system. Vitamin A. Vitamin D often stands in the spotlight when we talk about bone health, immunity, and vitality. But standing quietly beside it, just as important, is vitamin A. Together, these two fat-soluble vitamins form a partnership that supports nearly every critical system in your body, from your skin to your eyes, from your immune defenses to your heart. Vitamin A, specifically in its active form known as retinol, works at a genetic level alongside vitamin D, helping to activate the genes responsible for immune response, inflammation regulation, cellular repair, and healthy vision. Without enough vitamin A, the body's ability to fully use vitamin D can become sluggish and incomplete, leaving you more vulnerable to infections, fatigue, dry skin, and slower healing. Signs of vitamin A. Deficiency often begins subtly. Trouble seeing clearly at night, dryness or irritation in the eyes, rough patches of skin, and a feeling that minor illnesses linger longer than they should. These small signals, when ignored, can lead to larger health challenges over time. Fortunately, nature again provides beautiful, nutrient-rich solutions. Cod liver oil stands among the best sources, offering a naturally balanced supply of both vitamin A and vitamin D, along with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids that nourish brain and cardiovascular health. Organic egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens provide bioavailable vitamin A, along with other vital nutrients essential for maintaining strong immune function and energy. Grass-fed beef liver, a nutritional powerhouse, delivers a concentrated source of true retinol, supporting not just vision and immunity, but also endurance, skin vitality, and overall resilience. Choosing these natural foods ensures that your body receives vitamin A in its most usable, effective form, avoiding the pitfalls of synthetic versions that older adults often struggle to absorb or convert efficiently. When vitamin A and D work in concert, they build a platform of strength that supports clear vision, robust immunity, vibrant skin, quicker healing, and a more energized, youthful experience of daily life. They are not just nutrients. They are guardians of vitality, working together to help you live stronger, longer, and with greater freedom and confidence. Choosing the right supplement can sometimes feel like walking through a maze. You pick up a bottle labeled pure or natural, confident you're doing something good for your body, only to discover later that hidden inside are fillers like maltodextrin or modified starch, ingredients your body never asked for. But there's a very simple, almost foolproof method you can use at home to check whether your vitamins contain these hidden additives. And today, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. All you'll need are three basic things: a clear glass filled halfway with room temperature water, a bottle of regular liquid iodine available over the counter at any pharmacy, the supplement you want to test, capsule or tablet, and a spoon for gentle stirring. Step 1. Prepare your materials. Start with a clean, clear glass of water. Set it on a white or light-colored surface to help you see color changes more easily. Open your iodine bottle so it's ready to use. Step 2. Introduce the supplement. If you're testing a capsule, carefully twist it open and pour the powder into the water. If you're testing a tablet, crush it into a powder using 2 spoons or a small bowl, then add it to the water. Gently stir the mixture with your spoon until the powder is mostly dissolved. Step 3. Add iodine. Drop 2 to 3 small drops of iodine into the water. Give it one gentle stir and observe closely. Step 4. Read the results. If the water remains mostly clear, golden, or slightly hazy, your supplement likely contains minimal or no hidden starch fillers. If the water turns deep blue, purple, or black, That's a strong signal that the supplement contains starchy additives like maltodextrin, potato starch, or corn starch. This reaction occurs because iodine naturally binds with starch molecules, causing an immediate and dramatic color change. It's the same test that has been used in laboratories and even classrooms for decades. Simple, visual, and very accurate. Why should this matter to you? Hidden fillers like maltodextrin are not just unnecessary, they can actively work against your health goals. For many older adults, especially those managing diabetes, digestive concerns, or inflammation, these starch-based additives can quietly spike blood sugar, feed harmful gut bacteria, and reduce the overall effectiveness of your supplement program. Additional testing tips. Make sure you fully dissolve the powder to get the most accurate result. Use fresh iodine if your bottle is old. Expired iodine can give weak reactions. Test one supplement at a time to avoid confusing color patterns. What to do if your supplement fails the test? You have two smart options. Look for a cleaner brand that uses minimal fillers like organic rice flour or pure vegetable cellulose. Choose whole food-based supplements whenever possible, as they typically avoid unnecessary additives and prioritize true quality. And remember, one failed test doesn't mean you have to throw everything away overnight. It simply gives you valuable insight. And next time you shop, you'll be armed with real knowledge instead of relying on marketing promises. By learning simple techniques like this, you transform from a passive consumer into an active protector of your health. You'll make choices that truly align with your goals for strength, clarity, and long-term wellness. Because when it comes to your body, what you don't put inside matters just as much as what you do. As we close today's journey, I want to leave you with a simple truth. True health doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from making small, wise choices every day. Choices that add up over a lifetime. First, if you're supplementing, always reach for natural vitamin D3 from trusted sources. Your body is remarkably wise. When you give it nutrients in their most natural form, you honor that wisdom and help every system work as it should. Second, never underestimate the quiet power of a diverse natural diet. Fill your table with foods that once grew under the sun, rooted in healthy soil, leafy greens, bright fruits, clean meats, simple seeds. These foods carry the life force your body needs to repair, rebuild, and renew even as the years pass. Third, be selective and thoughtful with every supplement you invite into your life. Avoid products that promise too much for too little. Hidden fillers and synthetic shortcuts steal more than just your money. They steal your vitality, your balance, your ease of living. Your health deserves careful stewardship, not reckless compromise. And above all, remember this: you deserve to walk into your future strong, steady, and confident. Every step matters. Every meal matters. Every choice matters. No matter where you are today, no matter what challenges you face, the power to move forward is already within you. It always has been. If this video has given you something of value, a new insight, a reminder of your own strength, please take a moment to like this video, share your reflections in the comments, and share this message with someone you care about. You never know whose life you might touch with a simple act of kindness. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay curious, stay hopeful, stay strong,